Alright, so out of nowhere, we got the She-Hulk trailer. I was not expecting this. I don't know if they announced it or what they did. I just saw this pop up on my YouTube, so I had to say something about it. Check it out as soon as it came out, the She-Hulk trailer. Now that it's out, oh, freak. I have a whole She-Hulk video to put out. I had a whole, it's a video I made. I wrote it. I don't know if I recorded it yet. I guess I got to do it now. Probably got to do it tonight or tomorrow. Or should I do it afterward? I don't know. We'll see. But I had a whole video about how I think the She-Hulk series could go. I'm not going to say should, but a storyline they could follow. Just for fun. For the little series I did, quick pitch, what if. Like, what if this happened? Quick little pitch, kind of thing. But let's see if we can figure out, kind of what's going to be going on in this show.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
Okay, I've been wondering what she's gonna look like.
I'm a lawyer.
My only thing when I was worrying about what she was gonna look like is because the Hulk is obviously, with the advancements of CGI, Hulk can look really, really good. He's CGI. He's been CGI for decades now, purely CGI. However, with She-Hulk, because she's not overly massive, she doesn't necessarily have to be 100% CGI. She could just be a big woman or a woman in like a suit, some type of a suit, like a Shazam kind of suit. Even though Shazam's whole body's covered, so I don't think that would work with She-Hulk. I don't know the last thing y'all heard, but basically I'm saying the CGI in this shot isn't spectacular. I've seen Marvel do better. I'm not nitpicking. I'm not being that guy. Also, I'm curious how she got her transformation. In the comics, it's a blood transfusion. Maybe it'll be something like that here. I tend to believe if it was something as simple as a blood transfusion, they would just say it if that was it. But I think there's probably something else going on that they're keeping under wraps. I mean, I haven't finished the trailer. Maybe they might say it, but I don't see why they would not say it before the reveal of her being She-Hulk. Also, in the comics, I believe, I should stop saying, but in the she can control. Actually, I don't think she ever goes back to her human form. There's no anger, fear, whatever, blah blah blah. Now I transform like Bruce Banner. She just has complete control of her personality as She-Hulk, but she doesn't transform back. If you guys want a more in-depth understanding of it, I'm sure Geek Culture Explained, Rob over there, he'll dissect this trailer and be like, okay guys, listen, this is he'll tell you everything you need to know, and then he'll go, over it comes Explained. We have another video where we're going to give a whole full breakdown on the whole history, character origin. If you want that kind of thing, go watch that. Just watch me if you fuck with me.
Anonymous lawyer.
Can you tell us where She-Hulk is?
Jen, you're a story now.
Ooh, I know her. What's her name? I know her. Where is she from? Where do I know her from? I'm gonna figure it out later. I know her from somewhere, but she's dope.
You're a story now.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now. You could be an Avenger. You could be an Avenger.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists.
Avenger.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. It's for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. Billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason.
Is she fighting Kick-Ass in this? The She-Hulk main villain is Kick-Ass? You get it? Because it kind of looks like... I know it's not. Like I said, I'm sure Rob Jefferson at Geek Culture and Comics Explained knows exactly who that is. He's going to give me an entire breakdown, and I'm going to go watch that video and figure out who this is. Because I'm not an expert on She-Hulk comics. I just thought it was funny that... He looks like his name is probably like Frogman or something like that. Or it might be a martial arts guy. I can't tell. Okay, it looks like he's trying to trigger her a little bit. See, I don't know who that is. She looks like a 70s professional. She looks like she would walk out to the ring with Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair in the 70s. But she also kind of looks like Medusa. There we go. There we go. Some Abomination in there.
Is there anything more more depressing than dating in your 30s?
Yeah, this is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh.
Should we split some fries?
Let's get those to go.
Oh wow. I mean, I'm not.
Should we
I'm.
split some fries?
Let's get those to go.
I'm not mad at homie for that. I mean, you don't understand. If there was a giant green Hulk woman walking around and she was not grotesque, there are so many people that would try to smash just to see what it feel like, just to see what it be like. It's like in Futurama when they was about to get killed by, what was it, death by sex, by pounding, whatever, from the Amazonian women that were huge, like 20 feet tall. And I was like, I mean, I'm gonna die, but none of them, nobody was mad. They was like, we're gonna die, but we gonna, you know what I mean? I gotta see what that be like. You feel me? So I'm not mad at homie. I don't know why they're calling her attorney at law. I know she's an attorney, but I don't think that was really a necessary title. I don't think they needed to add that to it, but cool. I mean, whatever. It's dope that we get to see more of the Hulk, man. We don't get to see enough of him. He's kind of, just like a side player to other people's stories. Really, in the Thor movie, in this, in the Avengers movie, he's just like a, he's his accessory. The Avengers movies are really about Tony, and yeah, I mean, really, all of them kind of were about Tony, and Cap to an extent. Even Black Widow got her own movie. Hawkeye got his own show. Thor got his own show. The Hulk is the only person that doesn't get his own feature, and I think it's because of the deal with. I think is it Universal? I think because I think he is Universal. Him and Namor are Universal. I mean, it makes sense because the Hulk ride is at Universal. So I mean, also the Doctor Doom ride is at Universal instead of. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Looks dope. That's my initial reaction. I'm gonna post this thing quick for anybody else get to it, and I'm gonna go. Be on the lookout for that. If there's anybody watching this that don't normally watch me, if I just happen to get a bunch of people in here, I'm gonna make what do I call it? Like a theory crafting video where I'm like where I think the show could be about, like an idea. Like if they were like, if the writers, Marvel Entertainment, were like, what are all the ideas, writers, that we could possibly do a She-Hulk story about? And I was one of those writers in that room. That's the video I'm gonna post. Not what I think it's gonna be about. I think this is just gonna be a fun, lighthearted, like a comedy show. I think they're not gonna take themselves too seriously. It's gonna be one of their little lighthearted children programmings that doesn't do an incredible amount of world building, like a Miss Marvel. They're trying to have a lot of these fun shows that, more Disney centric kids. Invite more demographics in shows, and shows where they don't have to worry about what's going on in the other shows and movies and the multiverse and continuity so much. But yeah. So it's not what I'm gonna say is not gonna be what I think this show is gonna be about. Even the villains look goofy as hell, so I don't expect this to be about that. I expect my idea to come into play. We did see Abomination, but I get this feeling that he's not gonna be. I don't even think nobody's gonna try to free him and use him as a weapon. I see him just them going to him to kind of learn about the transformation. And that's it. I'm guessing he got caught. I don't know how they got him because Wong was kind of like cool with him. They was using him like in like the tournament. I don't know what that's gonna be about, but I'm guessing Wong just handed him over, and they're like, "Hey, something with her. She's a Hulk now. We got to figure out really how to do this Hulk thing without her going crazy like me and you." And that's it. They return Abomination back to his classic look. And I don't think he's going to be necessarily a protagonist, but I don't think he's going to come into play much as a villain. That's my initial thoughts, reactions about this. Keep out for the other video I was talking about. And keep it out for more reactions and stuff on this channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Correct me if I missed anything. Give me the backstory in the comments if you got it. And I'm going to see y'all next time some drop.